All right, welcome back, everyone, to episode 25 of the Take Two podcast. We're a big quarter way through
Wow, that's crazy.
100 of the Take Two podcast. To everyone who has watched, I didn't even introduce my co-host. I'm Noah, and this is my girlfriend,
Abby.
Abby, yes. Sorry, I got a little excited there because we are a quarter way through 100 episodes of the Take Two podcast. Yeah, my name is Noah. If this is your first time, this is my girlfriend, Abby. We talk about movies, TV, and all that stuff. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching. This is episode 25. We got some cool stuff today. We are going to be talking about Hunger Games Sunrise on the Reaping trailer, which was something that was super cool and something that we have a lot of thoughts about, especially Abby. We're going to be doing Underrated, Overrated, which is something we've done on the pod before. We're going to be playing some games. We're going to be talking about if 2026 is going to be a better year for movies than 2025. And then we're also going to be talking about the live action Moana. And what else we got? Abby's going to talk about Twilight, the animated series. And yeah, we're going to be talking about a bunch of stuff today. We just filmed some TikTok clips for our TikTok. So go follow us on TikTok, subscribe to our YouTube, follow us on Instagram. We really appreciate it. Leave a like on this video.
Please.
Yeah. And if you're watching,
you're awesome.
Yeah. And if you're watching, let us know how your day's going. Abby, how's your day going?
Great.
How's life been? What's been going on in your life?
Just trying to get this semester over with because I just want to be on Christmas break and just chill.
Chill and do podcasts.
Yeah.
And watch movies.
Lock in on the pod.
Yeah. We're both in school right now, so our semester ends on December 12th. So, yeah, we're trying to grind through that. But yeah, life's been good though. Abby's been coming to the gym with me. It's been cool.
Oh, yeah.
We've also been seeing a couple of my friends. Shout out my friend Roman. Shout out my friend Eric. And shout out the Spurs and shout out the Jaguars for beating the crap out of the Chargers.
Oh yeah, last
episode there was a time where I was like, they're gonna lose so bad, and they beat the crap out of them. So that was awesome. We got to beat the Cardinals this week to stay in the playoff contention. So yeah, go Jags. Shout out my friends. Hopefully school goes well, and shout out the Spurs. Shout out my girlfriend. Shout out this podcast. We're growing. We had an Attack on Titan video recently. Get some good views. Yeah. And we got a good amount of followers on TikTok from it. So that was cool.
That was very cool.
Yeah. So yeah, we're having fun doing this. Let's get into Hunger Games trailer, Abby. What do you think of the Hunger Games trailer? What are you excited for? What are your expectations? What did you like out of the trailer? And what, again, are you excited for?
Oh, I'm like so excited for it. Whenever it came out yesterday, I was just like I woke up and I literally went straight to Twitter, and then like that was like my entire feed, and I was just like so happy seeing that because I've just like been waiting for like that to come out, and like I've been so excited about the cast and like just like everything about it. Like it looks good. I've seen like behind the scenes photos like as they were filming, and I was just like wondering like what was that gonna look like in the movie, and like now actually seeing the trailer, like it looks so good. It
looks insane.
It looks so good.
Yeah, I think maybe if you haven't seen the trailer, the Hunger Games Sunrise on the Reaping, it looks amazing, honestly. And I think I have some notes here, but we'll get to it later. But in terms of the trailer and what really got me was the games, where they're playing the games, Haymitch's games. Yeah, not even that it's outside. I think it's like the most aesthetically, even though it's like a terrible thing what they're doing, like aesthetically pleasing games, other than maybe Catching Fire, the ring.
Oh
of
yeah, the water.
Clock. Yeah. But I think the games, the scene looks like the scene where they're running and he pushes the kid over. I think it looks amazing, and I cannot wait to.
And they didn't show too much in it either. It's like.
Well, I don't know. You know more than me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I've been seeing stuff on TikTok that Haymitch's games get a little crazy. Yeah. Yeah.
And I've seen things like, even though I haven't read the book, I'm gonna read it because I'm.
You know things though, right?
I know things.
Yeah,
for sure,
she knows more than me about what's gonna happen.
I want to read the book. I know a lot of things because I've read stuff online, but I still just want to read like the book like fully. But like his games, they are insane. They are pretty crazy. So I think it'll be cool seeing it in the movie, which I'm very excited for. And I've seen a lot of people say that like this trailer like looks like the most book accurate.
Yes.
So
that's what some of my notes had. I think the trailer looks amazing. Obviously, the cast is stacked, which I have in my notes. I love that the cast is so stacked. And I love that they're making these prequel movies for the Hunger Games universe. Me and Abby were talking about this the other day. I think Hunger Games has some of the best world building in any cinematic universe ever. I think that the prequels and building onto a character like Haymitch that is already such a good character and really fleshing him out and showing the backstory with even Snow. We're getting more backstory of Snow in like the middle parts of his life. I think what I have in my notes here, that not just the trailer, but just this movie in general shows me that Hunger Games is like one of the coolest things in cinema.
And like this is like how you do prequels, like for sure. Like this is how you do like continuation of like a franchise. Like I think the Hunger Games is doing it perfectly.
Yes, for sure. I think this is amazing world building. The trailer looks amazing. The games look insane. The cast is stacked. And another thing that I have in my notes, which I don't know if it's true or not. It's just something that I saw on TikTok. Something that I have in my notes that I want to talk to you about is that I really like that the tributes are younger, and some people are saying that it's more book accurate that they're younger. Mm-hmm. Is that something that's true?
Yeah, because they actually look young.
Yeah, they're like little kids, which is terrible, but I hear is a lot more book accurate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's like so many little kids in there.
Yeah, that's something that I like.
And I mean, Haymitch is supposed to be like 15 or 16.
And he doesn't look that old.
No, he's literally younger than us. He's like 20, but he's like
the
a few months. Yeah, the actor.
We are 20.
I know, but he looks young though.
Yeah.
Like he's,
you know what I mean?
He's young enough to be playing 15-year-old.
It's super cool that because in the original Hunger Games, they're kind of
older. I mean, well, there's like younger kids. Yeah. There's like Rue. You know, remember Rue?
Yeah.
Girl
but in this trailer, there's little kids in these games, which really show that this world is just terrible.
Yeah, and you can tell like in the trailer too, like the little kid that he's with.
Yeah.
And like obviously like there's gonna be stuff that's gonna happen with that. So it's just it is like so much more crazier than the other ones, in my opinion.
Yeah, for sure. I've read. I'm super excited for this movie. Especially because the last prequel was one of my favorite Hunger Games movies ever.
So good.
Yeah, so I'm excited to watch these. I love this. Yeah, I grew up with prequels in the Star Wars franchise, and now I guess I'm growing up with these because it's super cool. I think prequels are a good concept, and when they're done right, they could be really, really good for a story. And I'm excited for this.
And I just like how this is like coming out in like a real time too. Like literally the book came out last year.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah.
So it's like they were already like doing the screenplay and stuff like that. The book was coming out.
Yeah, this is so cool. Yeah, the games look amazing. It looks very cinematic, and the cast is stacked, and I'm super excited for it. Like I can't wait because another thing I love about Hunger Games is like all the games are so different. Yeah. And I'm just excited for like how these games are going to be because I just think the world of Hunger Games is so fun and it's terrible, but it's like it's such a the world building in Hunger Games is just insane, and I'm excited. That's something that I'm like a big nerd about. Like I love Lord of the Rings. I love stuff like that. So I'm excited for this for sure. And it looks great. Yeah.
And I'm also like excited to like see Snow again.
Yeah, for sure.
Played by Ray Fiennes from but I have high hopes for like this whole cast. Like I just know they're all gonna be like so good in their roles, and like also just like after watching Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, like we're gonna see this movie even better. And it's gonna just be so much better because this is after that now.
So yeah, this is something that we briefly talked about in the last pod, Abby, was that we talked about when we're talking about DC Crime, the new DCU show that's centered on Jimmy Olsen. I feel it's like a perfect opportunity to like flesh out the characters like they did with the Penguin and the Batman, that makes you care about the character so much more because they released sorry, what was the prequel name?
Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. What are you talking about?
Yes, Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. Because that movie came out, I care so much more about Snow because I've seen his origin story and him as a good person and how he turned, and it's just gonna make it so much better that these characters are like really fleshed out. And Hunger Games is becoming one of my favorite franchises now, because I love the fleshing out of characters. We fleshed out Snow, and we got an older version of Haymitch fleshed out before, so now we get to see him and how he became that. I just love that so much.
And in like the original Hunger Games, like the first ones that came out, like whenever he talks about his games, like he talks about it so briefly, so it's like you want to know more about it, and now we're going to know more about it, which I really like.
I'm sure we're gonna watch this movie and then go back to watch the originals, and I'll be like, that just makes so much sense. Why he's like that, or why he made that little comment, and I just love that.
And like that's how it was whenever we watched Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes with Snow too. Like we would go back and watch it, and like the way Snow was and stuff. And now we're gonna see an in between of that now, like him.
Yeah, it's amazing world building.
It's so good.
My number one takeaway is that this is one of the best world building cinematic franchises I think is out there for sure.
Oh, I agree for sure.
Yeah, Hunger Games is great, and they're
doing it right.
Yes, they're doing good with this property for sure. Yeah. Let's hope it's good.
And like all the characters too, like there's gonna be like Effie, like played by Elle Fanning, which is gonna be really cool. Like seeing her younger and her and Hamish meeting when like for the first time.
Yeah. And
now like their relationship, you saw the relationship in the original Hunger Games, and now we're just gonna go back and see them when they were younger. And I'm so excited because Hamish is like one of my favorite characters in the original.
Yeah, I agree. And I think this might make him like even better. Like he might move up on the character rankings because of this movie.
I agree.
Yeah, excited.
I'm so excited.
So we are excited for Hunger Games: Sunrise on the Reaping for sure. And let us know what you think about that movie and what do you think about the trailer. Okay, Abby.
Do you think it's gonna be like a top movie of 2026?
It's definitely one of my most anticipated movies of 2026, which is a big thing because we're getting Brand New Day, Doomsday. We're getting so much, which is something we'll talk about later in the pod.
I think you could just talk about it right now, honestly.
You want to just segue right into that? Okay, so since this is a good segue, let's talk about if will 2026 be a better movie? Sorry, will 2026 be a better year for movie than 2025? We're just talking about Hunger Games, which is coming out in 2026, which is something that we're super anticipated for. I'm going to list you some movies that came out in 2025, and I'll list you some movies that are coming out in 2026. And briefly, I just want you to talk about them and give me your answer if you think this movie or this year is going to be better than next year or next year is going to be better than this year. Okay. We got The Long Walk, Springsteen, Weapons, Superman, Thunderbolts, Fantastic Four, 28 Years Later, Sinners, and something that we haven't seen yet, but we're excited for, Zootopia 2.
And Frankenstein, which
we also haven't seen. Yeah. Okay, and then 2026, we have Supergirl, Clayface, The Odyssey, Spider-Man, Brand New Day, Avengers Doomsday, something that I'm excited for, the Michael biopic, which is going to be cool.
Michael Jackson
which I think is going to make like $1 billion. It's
sure.
going to be insane. Toy Story 5, Dune Part 3, Hunger Games, Sunrise on the Reaping, and something that I'm excited for as well is something with, it's called Project Hail Mary with Ryan Gosling. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard not to say 2026 when I list out those names of those movies. But what do you think?
No, I think for sure 2026 might be better because
we're throwing out the big 25.
As you were saying those movies, I was like, what?
Yeah,
like it's so
insane.
Crazy. Like they're all like huge movies. Like that we've been waiting for, and they're all coming out in the same year. And I will even say, like, for TV shows too, like Invincible's coming out next year.
We're getting Stranger Things this year.
And Stranger Things, but it's also coming out next year too.
That don't count. But Invincible, you're right. Daredevil Born Again is also coming out in 2026.
There's so much.
Yeah, like you list out the movies in 2025 and you're like, oh yeah, that's really good. And then you go banger after banger after banger in 2026 and you're like, God damn, that's insane.
That might be like crazy for the box office.
Yes.
I will say though, like my top 3 is Hunger Games, Sunrise on the Reaping. The Odyssey is gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be insane.
It's gonna be so crazy.
Invite us to the Odyssey if you're watching this right now.
Literally. And then Spider-Man Brand New Day is like, I'm really excited for that. And there's Supergirl.
We're getting an Avengers movie.
Doomsday. Like, that's crazy.
It's insane. I think
huge movies.
Yes, I think 2026 is going to be one of the biggest years for the box office in a long time. The recent memory. Yes, for sure. Because this is insane. And especially, this is going to be insane. We're getting an Avengers movie, Supergirl, freaking Brand New Day. And I think the one that's going to make the most money is the Michael movie.
Oh, yeah.
Michael Jackson is like the most famous. He was or is the most famous person.
He's broken like so many records. Yes. Yeah, he's
insane.
Huge.
Especially if
it's like one of the greats.
If the movie is a good biopic, I think it's gonna be one of the highest grossing movies of all time. Yeah. Honestly.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
It looks so big already on the trailer.
It's insane.
And the fact that it's played by his nephew too.
Yes.
So crazy.
What people have you seen the hate on that?
Yeah, but
I don't understand. He looks fine. Yeah, he looks exact because Michael Jackson has gone through so many appearance changes, and people are getting mad at like the last part of the trailer where he looks a lot different than what Michael Jackson looked like way later into his career, where his face looked way different than it looked when he was younger.
Yeah,
I didn't understand that at all.
Yeah,
but I think he looks fine. I think he'll do great.
Yeah, there's just so many movies coming out.
Yeah.
Wait, is that Shrek movie? Shrek 5 is coming? No, that's
it's insane.
2027.
Okay.
No, but
And then 2027, Abby, with the Batman Part 2.
Oh my god, don't even get me started.
Yeah.
It's so crazy.
We're insane.
Wait, and 28 years later,
yeah, Bone Temple, I saw that, yeah.
And Mandalorian and Grogu's coming out next year too?
Yeah. Yeah, so...
And the Devil Wears Prada 2 is coming out too.
Yeah, 2025 has been a respectable year for movies, but when you list out the names in 2026, it's hard to not say 2026. Yeah. It's going to be
one. Even though this year was really big too.
Exactly what I said. Like, it's crazy because this is a good set of movies in 2025, and the 2026 set blows it out of the water.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
I cannot wait. The Odyssey, Dune Part 3, Michael, and an Avengers movie.
Dune Part 3. That's when I will finally watch it,
bro. You don't understand.
No, it's just such big movies, and I just know it's like the box office is gonna go crazy.
Yes.
But like, are a lot of these coming out like all around the same time though, like around the same months?
I don't know. I know that Supergirl is...
Wait, like when's Brand New Day coming out? Let me look.
Go for it.
I have pulled up.
But yeah, 2026 is going to be one of the greatest years for movies of all time, honestly, in our lifetime.
Okay, like Avengers Doomsday is coming out December.
Okay.
And then Brand New Day is coming out in July. So that's coming out like before Avengers Doomsday. And then Hunger Games coming out in November. Wait, we're going to be going to the movies a lot.
People are going to be in movies in 2026.
Project Hail Mary comes out March. The Odyssey, when is the Odyssey come out?
I don't know, but I think okay, let's rank.
Tom Holland's going to have a big month.
Or big month. They come out in the same month?
They come out in July.
Tom Holland's killing it. You know who else is killing it?
Yeah.
Robert Pattinson. He is in The Odyssey.
Yeah,
He is in Dune Part 3, and he's going to be in the Batman Part 2 in the next year after that. I think Tom Holland and Robert Pattinson are on like the biggest hot streak, are going to be on the biggest
you know what I saw earlier?
They're going to be the biggest actors in 2026 and 2027.
You know what I saw earlier?
What's up?
It was so funny. It was like a list of like all the movies that Robert Pattinson's coming out in, which is The Odyssey, Dune Part 3,
the Batman.
And yeah, well, it was those. But like he likes coming out in movies where he is like a villain to like Tom Holland and Timothée Chalamet, The King.
Okay.
And then there's the Devil All the Time movie that I like. Tom Holland comes on and he's like an asshole to Tom Holland in that movie. And then now he's coming out in The Odyssey and in Dune Part 3, which he's probably going to be like a villain in Dune to Timothée Chalamet. Which I thought that was so funny because he just is coming out in so much stuff. Yeah. It's so crazy. And he has like I saw that he has like 11 movies coming out. Like he's like in the works for it right now. It's so crazy.
How would you rank all three of Robert Pattinson's next three movies based off excitement? The Batman Part 2, The Odyssey, and Dune Part 3.
Well, I'm going to say Dune Part 3 last because I don't know.
She hasn't seen it.
I haven't seen it, but I know it's going to be so good.
Yeah.
Because I know the movies are good. But I'm going to say, oh my God. I just have so much faith for the Batman, though. Yes. It's like...
Robert Pattinson is...
The Batman, The Odyssey,
I think he's like the hottest actor right now.
Oh, yeah. He's amazing. People don't get it. Some people don't even like...
So what's your ranking?
People don't like him because he came out in Twilight, but that dude is just a great actor.
Well, so what's your ranking?
I said it. Batman, Odyssey, and then Dune. Or switch the Odyssey and Batman.
Yeah, I would say the same thing for sure. Okay, so yeah, we went over that. We're saying that 2026 is probably going to be a better year. I keep saying that, better year for movies because it's just insane. Let us know your most anticipated movies for 2026 and what you think about them. All right, Abby, let's get into some agree or disagree. You want to do that? No, agree or disagree. Underrated, overrated.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's get into it.
You want to go first? You want me to go first?
You go first.
Okay. Ready? You ready, Abby?
Yeah.
Okay. If you're watching along, playing along, let us know in the comments what you think is underrated and what you think is overrated. Hit the subscribe button. We're at 85 subscribers. Let's get to 100 subscribers, guys.
By the end of the year.
Let's get to 100 subscribers. Let's do this. All right, Abby. Underrated, overrated, the Cars franchise.
I think...
Wait, you want me to count down? Or you want to just say...
I'm thinking.
Okay.
I'm thinking. Underrated or overrated? I think it is...
Are we counting down or how do we do this?
I'm not doing it yet. I'm
okay.
Still thinking. Do you want to count down? Do we usually count down?
I don't remember. We count down and agree or disagree. Okay, no countdown. Just give me your thoughts.
Okay, I think it is... Properly rated.
Okay.
Am I allowed to say that?
That's fine.
Because we've said that before in underrated, overrated.
Yeah, that's fine. Why do you think it's properly rated?
I mean, it's like so beloved. Like everyone loves Cars. But I know like some people will say that some of the movies are bad. Which ones are the bad ones? That
2 and 3.
2 and 3.
Or 2 is the one that it's like 50-50. People think it's really good. People think it's really bad. And then 3 is just not good.
Okay, yeah, I just think it's
But 1 is amazing.
Yeah. Because I know like everyone, it's so popular and everyone loves it. That's why I think it's properly rated. I don't think it's really underrated. Maybe more underrated than overrated. I don't think it's overrated in my opinion at all because it's like everyone loves it. What do you think?
I think it's properly rated, but also slightly a little bit overrated. Honestly.
Overrated?
Yes. Even though I think it's overrated as a trilogy. I think Cars 1 is very underrated of how good that movie is because Cars 1 is an amazing movie and I could rewatch that movie over and over again. But as a trilogy, the Cars franchise, I think it's a little bit overrated.
Okay.
Because I am like 50-50 on Cars 2 and I just think Cars 3 is not that good. I think when people think of Cars, just because they know that the first one is super, super good, they just sometimes automatically assume that the trilogy is really, really good. But I don't think the trilogy compares to like Toy Story or something like that. That's like really, really good. So I think the trilogy gets put in those talks when it's a little bit overrated and not actually supposed to be in those talks.
Yeah.
Even though Cars 1 is one of my favorite movies of all time.
Yeah.
That makes sense?
I definitely can see that because, yeah, a lot of people don't like the second and third one. Yes. And like as a trilogy.
I think the second one's pretty good though.
As a trilogy though, like it's not like the best.
Yes.
As like a whole.
I think the trilogy of the Cars franchise is a little bit overrated.
I can see that.
All right, your turn.
Yeah. Okay. This doesn't have to just be like movies, right? Like it can
anything.
Okay.
I got one here that's not movies at all.
Underrated or overrated post-credit scenes? What do you think? Just let me know.
I don't even know how to answer this question.
Like, do you think post-credit scenes are overrated or underrated? Like, think of some.
I think that's tough. Actually, let's just go they're underrated because I was thinking in the sense of like some post-credit scenes are legit nothing. They're like little scenes that are just supposed to be funny and maybe like waste people's time. But I don't even care. I think
what did you think about the Superman post-credit scene?
So at first, when I first watched the Superman post-credit scene, I thought it was really, really, or not really, really dumb, but I thought that it was just like one of like what I was talking about, like one of those ones that were just like there for funniness. But when I watched it over again, I think that it actually has a good amount of implication in the DCU or has potential to, because you know how the buildings are like shifted and Superman tells Mr. Terrific that he's like, oh, they're a little off. So at first when I was like, oh, that's just a dumb joke, but I think it actually could make for something in the DCU, which would make it an underrated post-credit scene, because that means when they went to fix it, there was something off with the world that can like mess up again. You know what I mean? That can like open that dimension again that Lex Luthor made. Does that make sense? So it leaves for like something could happen later because they didn't correctly like 100% put it back together. Like Metropolis, you know?
Yeah.
So something can like reopen. So that's how I think of that post-credit scene.
So you think that's not?
I think that's a good post-credit scene. Good. But I think the post-credit scenes are underrated because I enjoy them. I enjoy post-credit scenes. I think they're great. I think they're good for world building when you're making a cinematic universe. And
like,
I think
like Marvel.
Yeah, like Marvel. They're great for sure. And yeah, I don't think unless it's like really, really dumb, like even if unless it's like really dumb to the story, even if a post-credit scene is just like a funny little thing, I'll stay for it because it's just funny. Like I don't think there's anything bad with post-credit scenes. And when they're good for world building. So I think they're underrated. Yeah.
So what do you think about like the ones that you said, like kind of like little tiny funny ones, like kind of ones that are a little bit unnecessary?
I don't mind them as long as they're not in a movie that needs building afterwards.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So it's like a random ass movie.
So yes, if Thunderbolts had a little silly post-credit scene and didn't have the Fantastic Four coming through the thing, or if Fantastic Four didn't have Doom at the end showing Doom, then that's horrible. But because they had that, that's a great post-credit scene to have some building towards Doom. You know what I mean? So when it's needed, they're amazing. And then when they do it right, they're properly rated, underrated. I like post-credit scenes.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, for sure.
Because if Fantastic Four didn't have the Doom post-credit scene, we'd be like, what is even going on right now?
Yeah, that would just have been kind of terrible. A little pointless.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree with it being underrated.
Okay.
Return.
Underrated, overrated. Star castings in movies.
What do you mean?
So, like, do you really highly rate or really, like, don't really care about if a movie has, like, big star castings?
Okay.
Pedro Pascal, Ryan Gosling, stuff like that. Or if they have someone lesser known, like David Cornsweet for Superman.
Well, I will say, though, like, definitely, like, having, like, a big cast and, like, known actors definitely, like, makes me want to watch the movie.
So
more.
you rate it higher? You think it's...
The movie's better with...
Yeah.
No, not necessarily.
Exactly,
because,
that's what I'm saying.
Because a movie could be... No matter who's in the movie could still not be good, you know?
Exactly. So do you think...
So I think...
Do you think, like,
So
big... you think when you go into a movie and it's, like... There's, like, a big stacked star cast, you think that maybe sometimes a little overrated because it doesn't even need that?
Yeah,
but it can go both ways.
I don't know, I guess... Because there is, like... it's, like, really kind of hard, honestly.
Oh, shit.
I feel like... If there's, like, just, like, a bunch of, like, known actors in a movie... I mean, that's going to make me want to watch the movie, but, like, what if, like, I watch the movie and then I'm just like, oh, I hate it. You know? I feel like that's just,
depends
like...
on the movie, I guess.
Yeah, it just depends, but... I'm gonna say... overrated because not, like... Like, a movie doesn't need to have, like, a huge star casting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What do you think?
I probably agree with you, honestly. Because I don't mind going into a movie that I'm interested in and it doesn't have the big name actors.
Known actors, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even though it's like...
I think it's better for marketing, not for actually making movies.
Yeah, because that's like what kind of makes you want to watch the movie. Like if there's someone that you know or like in the movie.
Yeah.
But
especially when they're more of like big celebrities and not actually really good actors.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. I get that. Okay. Yeah, that was a good one. Okay. Underrated or overrated? Rewatching movies.
I would say, even though I don't do it a lot, I think it's underrated because when you do watch a good movie twice or over and over again, you get different perspectives on the movie. Just like a show that I love, Attack on Titan, the second watch is a completely different show than you watched the first time.
Oh, for sure.
It's actually insane.
I want to rewatch that.
I think rewatching anything worth the rewatch is definitely underrated because it gives you, when you know what's going to happen, you watch the movie a completely different way. So it's definitely underrated in my opinion.
Yeah, like I think like rewatching like your childhood movies or something like that, like as like now, like as you're an adult, like that is so underrated because it's like you watch that stuff as a kid, but now you're seeing it with a different perspective as an adult.
Because me and Abby have actually been watching a lot of like animated movies and stuff lately that came out when we were kids, and sometimes we'll be watching the movie and we'll be like, that happened in this movie or something like that. So it's good. Yeah, I'd say underrated.
And it definitely like you see like the bigger meaning of like kid stuff, like childhood shows and like teen movies that you would watch like now as an adult than like when you were a kid or something watching it. Like you definitely see it with like a bigger
I loved Glaz's movie, but we rewatched Monsters University a couple weeks ago,
like that
and
movie.
It was amazing. And I think of it highly now that I rewatched it. Even more highly. I love to glaze that movie. It's so good.
I just think rewatching movies is just... Okay. I mean, I do it all the time, so I just love it.
All right. Underrated, overrated, Abby. Wingstop.
I think it is slightly overrated, maybe. I will say. Because it just makes my stomach hurt.
Yes, I think it's slightly overrated as well because the eating part of Wingstop is really good.
Like it hits
but
so hard.
But the aftermath of Wingstop is terrible.
Oh, for sure.
And it's not like that for all fast foods. We just ate Whataburger. It was good while we're eating it, and I'm chilling now.
I feel fine.
If we ate Wingstop, I'd be feeling terrible.
Disgusting. Right now. Like it makes you feel like it makes you feel like the wing.
I'm a
like oily and greasy.
It makes me feel like I'm a grease ball.
Yeah, exactly. Like it just makes you feel gross. It makes me feel like I need to take a shower after.
Makes you feel like you're in the fryer.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's when it makes you feel like, even though it's so good, but it's not good in the long run.
Feel dirty after that.
Even I will say that too for like Taco Bell. I know you don't like Taco Bell, but like that makes you have a stomach ache like really bad. Like there's just certain foods that just don't go good after.
Yep.
After the fact.
And you gotta like accept that before you even do it because you know it's coming.
Mm-hmm.
All right, your turn.
Okay. Underrated or overrated? Really long movies, like 2.5 hours long or more.
This can go either way because it can be underrated because a movie like hopefully The Odyssey or Oppenheimer is amazing. Mm-hmm. And if you don't give it a chance, you're underrating it. And it could be really bad as well for another movie that's just really, really bad. This is like a conversation we had on the pod before. Like, are 3-hour movies too long? It's like, like, yes, a 3-hour movie is like way too long if it's a terrible movie and it has bad pacing and a bad storyline. But also, if you just like completely don't like 3-hour movies or won't accept them, you're just not a movie person. That's what I said on the other conversation. So I think they're underrated, honestly, especially if you don't accept them. Watch a movie like Oppenheimer. The script is so tight and it's so entertaining. Or watch a movie like freaking The Batman. It's amazing.
Yeah.
I think 3-hour movie or long movies are underrated.
I think it depends on like the movie too. Yeah. Like if it's like fleshing out the story other than like just dragging.
It depends on the movie, honestly. Yeah. Okay. Underrated, overrated, Abby? Zootopia.
I think Zootopia is underrated.
I agree.
It's so underrated. It's like so good.
I think Zootopia is so good. One of the more better animated movies that we've gotten in like the past 10 years.
And it's not talked about enough.
It's not talked about enough.
I feel like I don't see a lot of people talking about it. Yeah. And it's just like, it's such a good movie for kids and for adults because it's just like, it's literally a crime story.
Yes.
It's so good.
We were watching it the other day. It's a great movie. It's great. I think the jokes actually land, and that's kind of rare for new animated movies. The jokes are funny, the world building is super cool, and it's like a crime thriller. It's amazing. I think Zootopia is very underrated, and I'm excited to watch the new one.
Yeah, I just think that makes me more excited to watch the second one.
Yeah,
and I've heard the second one's good already, and so I just want to watch it.
Yeah, it's funny, the world building's great, the animation is great, the music is cool. I love Judy Hopps and Nick Wilde. Yeah, they're great main characters, and it's just
great duo.
Yeah, and it's like actually like as the crime is unfolding and they're finding out the case of what's happening in Zootopia, it's like you're actually following along with it and wondering what's happening. So yeah, it's a good movie, and and it has a great twist. Yeah, it's a good movie. It's underrated.
It has like all the good things in a movie.
For sure.
Everything. Okay. Do you have any more?
Oh, you don't have any more?
I have one.
Go for it.
Just one more.
Go for it.
Okay. Underrated or overrated?
I'm gonna go check if the camera's still on. You can say it.
Underrated or overrated? Fight Club. You like that movie, right?
I do like that movie.
Do you think that movie's underrated or overrated?
I think Fight Club is probably properly rated because I think a lot of people think highly of Fight Club. At least the people that I've been around. I love Fight Club, and I think everyone that I've talked to also really thinks highly of Fight Club. I think Fight Club is just like a brilliantly made movie. Like when it comes to like the little scenes of like how Tyler's like there's like little hints that you don't catch in your first watch that you see on your second watch and you're like, oh, that's super cool. Or like the ending of Fight Club, which is just like a masterpiece, and the acting in Fight Club. I think it's properly rated. I've never met anyone that doesn't think that Fight Club is amazing.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Even though I've never seen it, but I've seen movies. I've never seen it.
You would like it. It's good.
I know I would, but I've seen videos on it, and like I know what happens.
It's one of those movies where there's like so many little things that you don't see the first time, and then you watch the second time, you're like, it's like what we're talking about, rewatching movies. Underrated.
Yeah, I definitely want to watch it.
It's one of those movies. Okay. Underrated, overrated. Chris Evans Captain America trilogy.
I think Chris Evans.
I think it's severely underrated, actually.
I think it's underrated.
I think it's one of the best superhero trilogies of all time.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And I feel like a lot of people hate on, like, the first Avenger for some reason.
First Avenger's great.
And it's, like, one of my favorite Marvel movies, which is kind of crazy. But, I mean, it's so good.
The first Avenger, Winter Soldier, Civil War. Oh my God, I think it's so crazy. Underrated. I think
Winter Soldier is my top. And it's just like Civil War is so good
Winter
too.
Soldier and Civil War are like two top 6 MCU movies in the same trilogy. I think it's a perfect trilogy. I think it's the best MCU trilogy other than like maybe of it, the Avengers trilogy or whatever. I think it's the best MCU trilogy we've ever gotten. I think it's super underrated.
Yeah.
You have anything else to say?
I just think, oh my god, I miss Chris Evans as Captain America. It's so crazy.
Yeah, I was gonna put Sam Wilson, Captain America, underrated, overrated on here.
Yeah, no, it's just those. All three of those movies are just amazing. I think they are underrated.
Yes, Chris Evans' Captain America trilogy is an underrated MCU trilogy, and I think it's the best trilogy in the MCU
for sure.
Yeah. I have one more that
I don't have another one.
Okay,
so you can go.
Okay, we'll go through this. I have one more that actually doesn't really pertain to you. I just want to yap about it.
Okay.
Underrated, overrated, Daredevil Born Again. I think it's really overrated, actually. And that hurts to say because I'm like the biggest.
Really overrated?
Yes. I think it's like it hurts to say because I'm like the biggest Daredevil fan there is. I love all three seasons, or maybe not season 2 the most, but I love all of the Netflix show. And there was no one more excited for this series than me. And it is just a mess, honestly.
Really?
Yeah, it's overrated.
But I thought you liked it a little bit as you were watching
There are really, really good moments, but as a TV show whole, it's a bad season of television. There's one part where, what messes with it, because they were made like by 2 separate teams. So like one team had their own storyline and the other team had their other storyline in one season of TV. So we had a character called Muse, which is the big villain of the show, and what we were shown in the trailers. He got halfway through the season, he just died. Nothing happened with this character, which was terrible. What? And they just picked up with a whole new different storyline. And yeah, Daredevil Born Again is something that I want to love so bad, but I just think it's a little bit overrated. When people think of it as like this masterpiece, it's not that good of a season of television. Mm-hmm. Hoping the second season.
That kind of sucks though for you, because I know you love Daredevil. That really sucks. And I remember watching some clips. I mean, some of them I was interested in. Obviously, I didn't watch the whole show. You did, but I feel like that just sucks because you're such a big fan.
I'm a big fan. Yeah. Daredevil was like one of my favorite MCU characters for sure. But hopefully,
are you excited for the next season?
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm like super excited because the next season is going to be made by the same team through and through. Yeah. The first season was made by 2 different directors and 2 different teams. That's what messed it up so bad. I think there's great moments in Daredevil Born Again, like the first episode, the last episode, and like the ballroom where Bullseye shoots Matt. There's a bunch of great moments in Daredevil Born Again, but as a season of television, it's overrated.
Yeah.
It doesn't come close to season 3 or season 1 of the Netflix show.
That's like, wow. I mean, yeah, the original Daredevil, I've only seen like the first season of it so far, but it's such a good show.
Yep, that's all I got. That is going to do it for underrated, overrated. Abby, do you want to get into games, or do you want to talk about
the Moana live action?
Let's talk about the Moana live action movie that's coming out soon.
Yeah.
That we just got the trailer for. What are your thoughts on it, Abby? I have a couple thoughts on this, but what are your thoughts on the Moana live action movie?
Just unnecessary. It's like didn't Moana 2 literally just come out? Like, what are we doing?
Yes.
I just think that is unnecessary, and just, like, they're just redoing like the whole thing, like just in live action. Like, what's the point of doing that? Like, Moana is like so loved by everyone, and it's a good animated movie, but it's just, why do we need that? And I would say this too for a lot of live action stuff, but this specifically is like ridiculous in my opinion. I just think that there's no point of it like whatsoever.
I agree. I've said this on the pod before. I've said this to Abby before. I'm very, very against
live action
remakes of movies like this. Not that I don't think the movie's going to be good or enjoyable. It's just so obviously a cash grab and just for money. And I just think that I've said this on the pod before. I'm very against it. I will never go see one of these movies. I didn't go see How to Train Your Dragon, and I love the animated How to Train Your Dragon is one of my favorite trilogies of all time. And I'm not going to go see this movie. I just think it's just something that shouldn't be made. I think you should just leave animated movies, especially really, really good animated movies, alone, because there's nothing wrong with animated movies. I hold animated movies and live action movies at the same value. And Moana 1 is amazing. It's just so obviously for money, and I just don't like that about movies. I think we could just be spending our time making movies in a more creative, better way, to making better art instead of remaking stuff for money.
I agree. And it's just like so obvious that it's just for money.
Yeah. I just don't enjoy it. I will not be seeing live action remakes in theaters.
Even though I know a lot of people like the How to Train Your Dragon one.
Yeah. I'm not saying that they're going to be bad movies. I just don't enjoy that they're going to go shot for shot with the animated movie.
Yeah.
And so my problem with it is if they're remaking a good animated movie like the How to Train Your Dragon movie, if you make it shot for shot, and if you make Moana shot for shot how the animated movie is, I'm not going to like it because there's nothing different about it. But if you change it, the only other way to make it different is change it and change aspects of the movie. You're changing aspects of the movie that are already good and could make it even worse. So that's also bad. There's just no good outcome for me with animated or live action remakes.
Yeah. But what about Beauty and the Beast though?
It's a good movie, but
I think
I recognize
it's not needed. Like I don't think it's
I'm not saying the movies are bad.
No,
I'm
but
just
still.
saying that I don't enjoy the lack of creativity
of like a new story.
Exactly.
And like it's definitely just cash grab for sure.
Yep.
And that kind of makes me
think that that's a big problem in today's day and age with movies. Even something that I was super excited about, Gladiator 2, I think was kind of a cash grab.
Yeah.
Some things just need to be left alone.
Yeah.
That's all we really got on that.
I completely forgot about Gladiator 2, honestly. That's
because it was a cash grab.
Because it was a
You don't get any real emotional attachment or value to that movie because it was a cash grab. And I like that movie. But you can just tell when something's for money and when something's for art.
Yeah, wow.
You forgot about that movie, didn't you?
I completely forgot about that movie. I'm not even gonna lie. Even though I thought it was good. But you forget about it.
You know what you don't forget about?
What?
The original Gladiator.
The original Gladiator is just masterpiece right there.
Exactly.
So it's just like, I don't know.
All right, what do you want to talk about next, Abby? We got
I want to talk about Twilight animated series real quick.
I will sit back a little bit and let Abby talk.
Go too long about it, but
okay. Tell me what you're talking about.
So there's gonna be a Twilight animated series coming out. The author is in the works with it, and it's not coming out for a really long time. But I just want to talk about like what I want out of it and like what I want to see, because Twilight is like my favorite thing ever. I love Twilight.
Let's hear it.
I just feel like the animation, I really hope that they don't make it 3D. Imagine if they made it 3D, that would just be horrible.
3D, give me an example of what's 3D animation.
Like Disney movies, like freaking Monsters Inc. or Frozen or something. Like that's 3D
so
animation.
you want it like what? Like Bambi?
2D.
Like
2D.
Like a
brother
bear?
I want it to look kind of anime-ish.
Yes. Okay. Got you.
You know what I mean?
Yes, got you.
Like I saw people like making like art of like fan art of how it should look, and I think it should look exactly like the graphic novel. Like, you know what I?
Yes, I've seen it before. Yeah.
Like it looks kind of like anime-ish, which I like, and it's 2D, which is just such a better choice and what I want. And I just think like with the character designs too, like it could be so cool. Like the vampires could look so much better than they do in the movie. Like you can just tell that in the movies they're just like they have makeup on them and they just like, you know, they look kind of fake. But
it unlocks so much different stuff that you can do with the vampires. Like the fight scenes, I'm sure can be insane.
Oh yeah,
especially because they were older movies than they made those fight scenes. Animated fight scenes in today's day and age with the vampires and the werewolves.
Oh my god,
would be so cool for sure.
Oh my god, don't even actually imagine.
I think that's what I'm most
excited for. So cool. Like, would you watch that with me?
Oh yeah, for sure. Especially if it's animated. Like the big fight scene at the end in the snow thing. That could be insanely animated. So
yeah. And they're planning on doing like
Well, is it a remake or is it a different story?
It's just they're like gonna go more in depth. Like I saw what the author said. She said that she wants to do it on Edward's perspective other than Bella's.
Got it.
Which there's a book that just came out a few years ago called Midnight Sun that she released, and that is Edward's perspective, and the original Twilight is Bella's. But Edward's perspective is way longer because he has like so much more like thoughts, and he is more like emotional in it, I guess.
Yep.
Which I like, and I just feel like the animated series would just be so much better than like live action movies. I just feel like animated things are getting better nowadays. You know what I mean?
Agreed.
And what I just want like book accurate, like the character designs and really cool action scenes. Even though there's cool ones in the movies, but I just want like way more cooler action scenes. I feel like they can do that so much better.
Yeah.
Especially
with today's animation.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wish you would watch like an anime that's like, I wish you would watch like Jujutsu Kaisen. Like animation is insane.
Like Demon Slayer.
Yes, Demon Slayer. It's insane. Actually insane.
Yeah. I should watch that actually. But
yeah, I'm just imagining it because like Demon Slayer is like with the demons or like vampires and like the hunters is like it would be super cool.
Yeah, it would just, oh my god, I want to see that so bad, especially with like Jacob, like the transforming into like a werewolf and stuff. Like that would just be so cool. And
what about in terms of voice acting? They wouldn't get any of the originals.
That's what a lot of people are saying, that like if they would want like, obviously Robert Pattinson's not going to do it again, I don't think.
Don't think so?
No. And like Kristen Stewart, I don't think she would do it again either. I think maybe like the other cast, like the family, like Alice and like Rosalie and all of them, maybe they would do it, but I don't know. I guess we'll see about that whenever that comes out. But that's kind of like my least of worries.
Yeah.
But I think if like the age rating should be kind of like, do you think, I feel like it should be like more for adults.
That'd be cool.
You know? But I think it being animated, it gives it a chance to like fix like stuff that they left out. Like in the movies, because in the movies they don't talk about that much, honestly. It's kind of just like surface level stuff, but in the books it's like it goes so in depth with like all of the characters, like every single one, which I really like. And they could not like rush it as much. Like I feel like the romance between Edward and Bella is like so rushed.
I agree. I 100% agree. Even
though I love Twilight, like don't get me wrong, but the books are so much better than the movies, and just like their romance is insanely rushed, and I just would like to see more of Jacob too, and like his backstory of like the werewolves and stuff, like the legend of his tribe and stuff. And yeah, I just think it'll be just so much better, like the origin of Edward's family.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
It's just like you just would want to see so much more. Like you saw a little bit of Rosalie.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite parts of the Twilight movies, honestly. She was one of my favorite characters. The ones that she killed all the men that did her wrong. Yeah, that was one of my favorite parts of the Twilight.
Yeah, like you just want to see like more of like the other vampires.
That's what I would want to see
as well.
You
saw a little bit of Jasper too, but I would just want to see like way more of like each character like fleshed out. You know, more rather than just like Edward and Bella and Jacob.
Couldn't agree more.
So, yeah, that's basically just all I wanted to say because I'm just, like, really excited about it.
Yeah, that's awesome. Abby's excited about that. I'm excited about that. Let us know what you're excited about for that Twilight series and what you want to see out of it. All right. That was awesome, Abby. All right, you're going to play some games and get out of here.
Yeah.
Okay, let me go first. My first game, Abby, is a Keep 3, Cut 5 Marvel projects.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Mm-hmm.
First one up, TASM 2.
Keep
3, cut 5.
TASM 2. I'm gonna cut it.
Okay, we're cutting TASM 2. Next one up, Thor Ragnarok.
What is this? The topic? What is it?
Marvel projects.
So they're gonna be random, aren't they? Are they all really, really random? I've seen all of them though, right?
Of course.
I at least like see like I don't know what else you're gonna put like. I'm gonna cut it. That's really bad, but I love Ragnarok, but I don't know what else you're gonna put.
Okay, we've cut TASM 2, we've cut Ragnarok. Next project up, WandaVision.
I'm keeping it.
Okay,
I love WandaVision.
All right, we kept WandaVision.
WandaVision is my favorite.
And okay, next project up, Spider-Man No Way Home.
See, you could put like Spider-Verse on here or something, and I would say I like those just a little bit more than No Way Home, but I don't know what you're gonna put. No Way Home is really good, but not my favorite like Marvel project. It's so good. Ugh. How many more cuts do I have? I still have like Do I have three?
Three cuts left.
3 cuts. Okay, I'm gonna say cut it.
Okay, we're cutting Spider-Man No Way Home.
That might be bad.
Okay, it's okay. Next project up, Thunderbolts.
Okay.
A good movie.
Like, yeah, it is a good movie, but no, I can't. I just can't like keep that.
Yeah, a good movie, but not better than what you just cut.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna cut it.
Okay, we're cutting Thunderbolts. Next project up, Fantastic Four.
See, I can't do this again. Fantastic Four is good. I guess. My God, I'm regretting my decision. I should have kept No Way Home, honestly, or Thor Ragnarok. I'm gonna say that means I have one more cut left, right? What do I have? 2?
TASM 2, Thor Ragnarok, Thunderbolts, Spider-Man No Way Home. You have one cut left.
I'm just gonna keep it.
Okay, we're keeping Fantastic Four.
I'm just being saved here, I guess.
Yeah, you have a cut and a keep left. We kept Fantastic Four and we kept WandaVision. Next one up, Into the Spider-Verse.
I'm keeping it.
Okay, we kept Into the Spider-Verse. You were right in the Into the Spider-Verse talk that you had. And then the last one that you're going to cut, Abby, is Avengers Age of Ultron. So you kept Into the Spider-Verse, Fantastic Four, and WandaVision. You cut Age of Ultron, Thunderbolts, Spider-Man No Way Home, Thor Ragnarok, TASM 2. What do you think about your list?
Like, I guess it's not that bad. I think I probably would have kept like
No Way Home,
and Into Spider-Verse and WandaVision. I'm not mad about my WandaVision pick.
You would have switched No Way Home for Fantastic Four.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
But I was just kind of being safe right there. Okay, I have one game for you, and then we can get out of here.
Let's do it.
Okay. Blockbuster movies blind ranking.
Gotcha.
There's 8. So you're blind ranking 8 movies. Okay. First movie up, Avengers Endgame. These are all blockbuster movies, so they're like all different.
Yes.
Not
in terms of like blockbuster, how Avengers
like
Endgame
movies
went,
that you know that are like huge.
I know, but in terms of blockbuster, like how Avengers Endgame was when it came out, and my theater experience with Avengers Endgame, it's got to be like one of the best of all time. But I don't think Avengers Endgame is the greatest Marvel movie or the greatest movie of all time. I'm gonna put it. There's 8 of them.
Yes.
Put it at 4.
Okay, in the middle. Okay, next one. Star Wars: The Empire Strikes Back.
Oh, I mean, well, I wasn't alive for this, but
I know, but there's still
I know. But this is widely known as the best Star Wars movie of all time, and it's an all-time classic. I'd put it above Avengers Endgame. I'm gonna put it at 2. It's a classic.
Okay. This is awesome. Next one, Jurassic Park. First one.
I'm sure it's like bigger than Endgame, but I'm not the biggest Jurassic Park guy. Mm-hmm. I'll put it right below Endgame, just because I respect it and understand it, like how good it is, but I just enjoy watching Endgame better.
So you're putting it at number 5?
5, yeah.
Okay. Okay, next one, The Lion King.
Oh, The Lion King is amazing. Okay, I'm like thinking of like how much other people enjoy these movies, but I got to think about how much I enjoy these movies. So I'm going to put it right below Empire Strikes Back at 3.
Okay.
I love The Lion King. I think The Lion King is a masterpiece.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Okay, so you got number 1.
1,
spot,
2.
1 spot.
1, 2, 5, 6, 7.
1, 6. What?
1, 6, 7, 8.
No.
Uh-oh.
There's 4 more movies left. What are we doing? You've done Avengers Endgame at 4. Empire Strikes Back at 2. Jurassic Park at 5.
And Lion King at 3.
3.
I have 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Okay. So you have 1,
6, 7, 8.
6, 7, 8. Okay.
It's fine.
Okay.
I'm okay with this.
Next movie, Titanic.
It should be up there, but 1, 6, 7, 8.
6, 7, 8.
Put it
6,
at
7.
Put it at 7.
Okay.
Sorry, buddy.
That's all right. It's on my list. It would definitely be up there for me, though. Okay.
I only got one spot. It's got to be something perfect.
I think I know we're going to put one spot. Okay. Next movie. The Dark Knight. I think you had like no idea I was going to have some of these movies on here.
This is just a list of amazing movies.
These are all like really random too.
Let's go 6. Let's go 6 for The Dark Knight. 8 and 1. Let's do it, man.
I'm going to ask you where you would actually rank these after. Okay. Next one. Harry Potter, The Prisoner of Azkaban, my favorite movie, the third movie.
8.
Okay.
I know it's not. I'm just not a big Harry Potter guy.
I know you're not.
Give me my number 1 spot,
I'm gonna
bro.
make you one. Your number 1 spot? Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
That's fine.
Yeah,
it's
this
not,
is good.
It's okay. I may have messed with this list in terms of like my favorite movies, but Into the Spider-Verse definitely isn't a bigger blockbuster than Titanic.
No, but it's still a blockbuster.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. In terms of what I like these movies or what I'm the biggest fan of, I don't mind my list.
Yeah, I know. Well, this is what I was asking you though. I mean, you're not ranking for other people, you're ranking for yourself.
Okay. Fine with me.
So you wouldn't change anything?
I'd probably put The Dark Knight above Jurassic Park. I was low-key, I don't know what I was doing. I was like ranking for other people, like how much other people like him when it's my list.
I feel like you should have put like Jurassic Park at like 8.
You're right. You're so right.
And like
I was
Harry Potter 7.
Like when you said blockbuster, it kind of just like messed with my head, honestly.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking of like what other people think.
Yeah.
It's okay.
All right. That was good.
That's fine. Okay. That's going to do it for episode 25 of the Take Two podcast. This is a cool episode. Go follow us on TikTok. We're about to go post some things to enter a contest. Hopefully we make some cheddar. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Yeah. That's going to do it for episode 25 of the Take Two. Let's just try that again. It's going to do it for episode 25 of the Take Two podcast. We hope that you enjoyed. Hope that you're having a good night. Let us know what movies you're most excited for in 2026. Let us know what you think of the Hunger Games trailer and let us know what you think we should talk about next. We still
gotta watch Frankenstein and finish Haunting of Hill House.
We're gonna be saying that for probably the next 5 episodes.
No, stop. We're gonna finish it.
All right. It's been Noah. This is my girlfriend Abby. I got work in the morning. We'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.
Bye.